Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Turning to our top story here this afternoon, a Winnebago County judge orders a 20-year-old woman to jail after her pretrial release conditions are revoked. Variana Parsons and 24-year-old Sean Bunton Jr. are charged with first-degree murder in the death of 27-year-old Kyle Stevens. Both are accused of stabbing Stevens under the Whitman Street Bridge in early October, but Parsons has been ordered to return to jail after her release was revoked. Bunton was already in jail. Now, the previous judge in the case granted Parsons pretrial release, sparking debate from city leaders, including Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara. He says the judge's decision was disheartening and negligent. The Winnebago County State's Attorney's Office filed a motion saying a suspect accused of first-degree murder should be in jail until trial. Chief Judge John Lowry later said the previous judge got threats and harassment from that case. A former Beloit teacher will appear in court in connection to several charges. Andre DeCoke is accused of sexually assaulting a former student in late 2024. According to our sister station, WMTV in Wisconsin, DeCoke was the former Nature at the Confluence board president and coached at the VC United Volleyball Club in Loves Park. He faces sexual assault of a student by school staff and child enticement charges. And executive director with Nature at the Confluence, Julie Uram, released a statement today regarding DeCoke, saying Andre is no longer on our board of directors. The role of our board president does not include director or unsupervised contact with minors. Out of an abundance of caution and respect to our visitors, our board of directors will be enhancing our child protection policy. Beloit native 23-year-old Joseph Webb is behind bars after police say he had child pornography. Investigators say on Tuesday morning they went into a home in the 700 block of Hackett Street. Webb was later taken into custody and faces 4 counts of child pornography as well as 4 counts of sexual exploitation of a child. In the wake of Mercy Health's acquisition of FHN Tuesday afternoon, the city of Freeport is asking for community members' thoughts on safety in the city. Specifically, leaders want to improve walking, biking, and driving safety throughout the city. Between 2019 and 2023, Freeport saw an 87% rise in total crashes, despite a population decline by 3%. Residents are invited to attend an online meeting Wednesday to learn what the city has planned, as well as share feedback for the upcoming draft plan.
Hey folks, WIFR's Nathaniel Langley here. In the last couple years, the city of Freeport has seen an increase in the amount of traffic crashes. But there's a new plan trying to get in place to stop that and to protect pedestrians, bikers, and more. Be sure to tune in later today on WIFR and eventually WIFR.com to learn more about the plan and how some residents feel about it.
2.3 million people could see an increase on their heating bills this winter. The Illinois Commerce Commission votes Wednesday on NICOR's bid for a record-breaking $314 million rate hike. If approved, customers would see a bump in their average monthly bill by about $7.50. State regulators previously recommended NICOR's request be cut by nearly $110 million. That was a cut welcomed by consumer advocates who say Illinois families already have strained budgets. And with the potential for a price hike coming up, ComEd and Nicor Gas will begin their annual moratorium on winter shutoffs 2 weeks early, giving financially concerned residents one less bill to worry about. Now, between here and March 31st, residential customers won't be disconnected as a result of those overdue bills. Those in need are encouraged to apply for the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP, on the city's website, and the moratorium usually begins around December 1st. For the fourth year in a row, Rockford earns a perfect score for its inclusivity of LGBTQ community members. Of course, the results are posted in the Municipal Equality Index by the Human Rights Campaign. They grade the city's laws, policies, and services of a city based on, of course, their inclusivity. Rockford has participated in this study since 2018, and they've improved their score by 41 points. The Forest City is just one of 9 communities in the state on the index. Others include Chicago, Springfield, and Naperville. And the Belvedere Police Department and the Salvation Army Belvedere Corps are setting the table for extra guests this Thanksgiving, inviting the community to a feast. The meal will be held from 4 to 6 Wednesday evening at VFW Post 1461. The department says the meal is funded thanks to its annual Feed the Need campaign. Everyone is welcome to stop by, and leaders say there's no need to RSVP. And if you can't make it due to travel concerns, Boone County Transit will offer complimentary rides, and you can arrange one by calling 815-975-9059. And making sure the kickoff to the holiday season goes off without a hitch, Go Rockford reschedules its tree harvest day to Thursday, November 20th. Starting at 7 in the morning, crews are going to work to cut, transport, and install this year's community tree, and it'll be at its new home at Main and Elm Streets downtown. Of course, that tree is going to be standing about 40 feet tall, and it'll serve as the centerpiece for this year's Stroll on State, the 13th, of course, and that event is coming up here on Saturday, November 29th. Now, those stories that I mentioned just a couple minutes here will be coming up in our shows this afternoon and this evening. Those will be at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And of course, to get the latest news both in the state line and across the country, you can head to our website. That's www.wifr.com, or right at your fingertips, in your hand, you can download your WIFR News app or our WIFR First Alert Weather app right on your smartphone. All you have to do is just head to your app store. That's the Google Play Store if you have an Android, or the Apple App Store if you have an iPhone, and you're going to want to type WIFR into the search bar to download both of those apps. And then once you do so, you're going to want to go into the settings, and you're going to want to make sure you allow notifications. Those are going to be those little alerts that pop up on your phone, so that way we can send that information out to you, whether it's breaking, whether it's anything weather related. We want to make sure that we can get that information out to you accurately wherever you are. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you coming up here in a little over 20 minutes or so for WIFR News First at 4 with Sydney Stoffregan. Thanks for watching.